How do you know which string to play on and what position to play it? Keep watching to find out. We haven't met. Hi, I'm Megan. I'm a violinist who's been playing for over 20 years. I have both my bachelor's and master's degrees in violin performance, and I'm a Suzuki trained teacher. If you're enjoying my videos, please subscribe to my channel and check out all the different ways you can work with me in the description below. First, how do you determine what string to play on? Well, you need to be able to recognize the open strings on the music stuff. The violin has 4 open strings from lowest to highest: G, D, A, and E. So starting at the bottom, G, open G is the lowest note that you'll ever have to play. So whenever you see that note, you know it's your open G string. All of the notes above that are also played on the G string until you reach the open D. All of the notes above that are played on the D string until you reach the open A. And all of the notes above that are played on the A string until you reach the open E. And all of the notes above that are obviously on the E string. This is a very basic approach, but it works if you're playing just pieces in first position. Now beyond that, how do you know what position you should be playing in? Well, the most common way to denote a change of position is simply by writing a finger over that note. Your first finger determines what position you're in. So taking the A string, for example, if your first finger is on the note B, you're in first position. However, if your first finger is on the note D, then you're in third position. So let's take that note D again. Say you're playing a piece and you come across that note with a 1 written over it. You know that you need to shift to third position because that note D is a 1 in third position. When you have a note that's marked with a 1, it's a little bit more straightforward because again, your 1, your first finger tells you what position you're in. However, let's take a different note. Let's take the note F sharp, usually played as a first finger on the E string in first position. If you come across that note written with a 3 over it in your music, you know that you need to shift because that note is not a 3 in first position. So if your F sharp is 3, your second finger is going to be on E, and your first finger is going to be on D, which tells you, again, you're in third position. In traditional repertoire, that's really all you're going to get. You're going to get a finger number, and that tells you, hey, I'm probably shifting. What I like to do in my own music is write a little line before that note, again, just to tell myself that you're going to shift here. I also know some students and teachers that like to color code their music, so they have certain colors that correspond with different positions. Additionally, you may sometimes see Roman numerals in your music. These can indicate positions, but they most often indicate the string. If you see a Roman numeral 1, that'll be E string. Roman numeral 2 is A, Roman numeral 3 is D, and Roman numeral, I can't say that apparently, 4 is G. You might sometimes come across the words like sol D, and that tells you to play only on that corresponding string. Taking it one step further, the position that you're playing in ultimately determines the string that you're playing on. Let's go back to that F sharp example. So if it's marked with a 1, you're playing it on E string in first position. If it's marked with a 3, you're playing it on A string in third position. So that's how you know what string to play on and what position to play in. If you have any questions, please drop them below. I'm always happy to chat with you. Please subscribe before you go, and thank you for watching.